Hi, folks. Matt is getting a drink. He's here now. And oh my gosh, La Familia Rampino on a train again. This is great. Hi, everyone. How wonderful to see you. We had a great time in Mad Week and so happy to be back with this crowd now. Dat, hello, welcome. Glad you're joining us. Hi, Gabrielle. Hi, Mary. Now, G. Evans, I don't know your first name, but hello. Greetings in Cary there. Diana, you've joined us after a week of being at Mad Week, and now you're back here. So wonderful. Maria, Jaden, great to see you. Hope all is well in Europe. Our friends there in Madrid. Manuel, that's wonderful. Thank you for joining us. David, wow, it sounds like a good gig. Sounds like a safe gig. Glad about that. Mike, Saul, I'm really glad that you prioritize the music over getting some work done. And you never know. And Tomas, I'm glad that you made it as well. So we're going to just start right away. We're going to start with Jer the Rigger. We had a couple of requests for that one. So here we go.
And I
Jer the Rigger.
I had a request for more bouzouki, so I'm going to play some bouzouki.
I love it.
Start off the first couple on the bouzouki.
AMH. Hi, Bob. Nice to see you again. Long time no see. And Sue, if you're tuning in. Here we go. Hi, Lisa. We've got a good Colorado contingent here. Okay. Dum do dee do da. Hi, Grania. So glad you're here. Here we go. Whoops, that was not very great. Let's start that again, shall we?
All right, sure.
1, 2, ready. Interesting unexpected melodic variation that time around from Shannon Heaton. Great. So great to have everybody joining us. Of course, that is Kirsten's daughter's, one of her tunes. That's why I thought of it. And Sean, great to see you in England. And Santiago, good to see you from Argentina. More Colorado Springs. Samantha, so good that you're here. And Ottawa, see, it's good to have Canada represented. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to carry on. And Carrie, it's always nice to have you. And Barney, I'm so glad that you're tuning in from New York. Everybody from everywhere.
Someone says we're
Hot
clipping.
tea.
Here, I'll
Okay.
turn it
What's
down
that? We're
so-
clipping? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Dad.
Give it
And Allison, so great that you're stopping by. You spent a whole week with me. And in fact, Allison had these beautiful hydrangeas in her room. We're using the camera on the computer
we don't
today.
really want you sticking your hand in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So anyway, inspired me to cut some of the hydrangeas while they're still so glorious. So we're going to keep the hits coming. We're going to carry on with some jigs and just let us know if the volume is good at this point. It should be. Haunted House in G and the Conantman's Rambles. Those are two of the virtual guided session jams on our normal playlist.
And we've been sort of proceeding, assuming everyone's been here before. But if you are joining for the first time, welcome. And the shtick here is common tunes at a moderate tempo.
That's right. So here we go. I've got my metronome. So this is for folks new to Irish music, or working on your second instrument, or just wanting to chill. Haunted House, Conantman's Rambles. Here we go. a lot of Colorado representation today, which is wonderful. So, Dat or anyone, let us know that the volume is still okay, or we can adjust further. Thank you for letting us know. And wow, so great. Deborah, thanks for joining us from the Cape. And Peter in California, wishing you well in California right now. And Laura in Colorado, that's fabulous. Yes, the family tuning in from Hungary again. We're so happy to have you. And Garode, welcome. And Willie, welcome. Speaking of Willie, let's do a tune that you wanted to hear last week, which was Palmer's Gate, I think. And Saul requested that one as well last week. Good one. I'm going to try to get to some of the old requests. And yes, great. Glad that Sue is there with the harp because we have an O'Carolyn surprise.
Oh, man.
We have lots of things to get to from last time around.
It's quite a day.
So great. And Elizabeth, I'm so glad you're here with us too. So we'll do Palmer's Gate, which is in E minor, but there's a whole lot of G going on.
Yeah, it's E minor G.
And then I haven't seen Jaylyn check in yet, but you'll see it on the archive if you tune in later. Jaylyn, this is for you, the Morning Dew you had asked for last time. Those would go well together, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so someone had mentioned the concept of typing in timestamps as we type in tune names, but I think that's really something we do afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure. I don't think we can do that live. I know that we can't do that live and get it correct because
Shannon is not very accurate.
Well, you're doing great.
Hi, Randy in Michigan.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
All right. What do
and
we
hi,
got?
Jim in Ohio.
You want tempo?
Right.
We're going to set our moderate tempo.
Okay, and again, if you're joining us for the first week,
It's
we're
moderate.
kind of aiming for 84-ish for the jigs, for 69-ish for the reels. That's real laid back, I think, which gives us a chance to really tuck into the melody of the tune. All right. 1, 2, Palmer's Gate. so happy, Jolie and Lynn, that you're here after a whole week of Mad Week of tunes, that you're still up for more. That's a good sign. And I don't know, is Palmer's Gate a modern composition? Maybe. It has that tang to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do people play in F sharp too, or am I
Also
thinking
in
of a
F
different
sharp.
tune? Okay.
Also in
yeah.
F sharp sometimes. Yes. It's nice down a little bit. I think that Dervish recorded it, so maybe somebody in Dervish wrote it. I don't know.
Don't know.
Haven't done my scholarship on that one.
Yep. If someone wants to, Google that and let
Yeah,
us know.
Mara, hi, ciao. Good to see you again.
I knew there were timestamps.
And Lori,
Fantastic.
yes, read timestamps. Yes, go to my ShannonHeatonMusic.com. That is my website. On the instruction page, you can find playlists with timestamps and everything, which is really, really great. And Lori, it's good to see you. So we're going to just keep going. Great. Lynn, you looked it up. Tell us. We would love to know. So we're going to carry on with Paul Halfpenny, or Paul Haypenny, if you wish, and Off to California. 2 tunes on the virtual guided session normal playlist. Normal meaning like the ones that we're trying to rotate on a semi-regular basis. And so if you join us semi-regularly, if you learn those, we'll do them.
We'll do them again.
Yeah. Okay, so
Or
horn
you could
pipes
just keep
or
watching
HP.
the YouTube video over and
Paul
over again and do them again. That'll be good.
Okay, in A minor and Off to California. What do you got, Nigel?
It is
Nice.
a ridiculous picture. So yeah, you guys, we did Mad Week last week, which is a camp that was supposed to be in the DC area and was online, and it was fabulous. And
It really
so-
was, and our thanks to all the participants
Yeah.
for making it such. There are a lot of folks who join us every week. Don and Bob and Sue and Sally Tucker and Aaron and Lynn, you were there. Therese, Barbara, Jennifer, Diana, who's here today, and Allison. A lot of you were there, and yeah, it was really a very sweet one.
Yep.
Very funny picture. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm so glad, Dad, that these sessions are part of your Saturday morning ritual, because for us, of course, it's afternoon, and for many in Europe, it's evening. I love it. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Gam un. Okay, so here we go. A minor and then G. That's the first one. And then, okay, 1, 2. Hi, Aaron. You were with us too this week. 1, 2, 1, 2. right, so we're gonna keep the hits a coming.
And wait, before you keep the hits, I
Yes.
saw earlier that Palmer's Gate apparently composed by John Brady.
Oh, great! Oh, John Brady writes great tunes. I know a couple of them. Thank you for your sad recorder interlude, Nigel. Hi, John. Nice to see you tuning in. So we're going to carry on with a tune that Aaron asked for a couple weeks in a row. So we're going to do it. It is not a tune with which we were familiar. So we'll also send this out to Sue because we know you're playing on the harp, and if Claudia is tuning in on the harp. This is an O'Carolan composition. O'Carolan, of course, the blind harper around the Baroque era, late 1600s, early 1700s, traveling around, staying in people's houses and writing them tunes. To thank them for their hospitality. So Mild Mabel Kelly.
Which
Good
I wonder,
call, Tomas.
It does
on
make you
grabbing
wonder,
a beer.
like,
Carolyn, he's going to go grab a beer.
Was there another Mabel Kelly running around who was like a total total madwoman?
Or this is just when Mabel was mild. At some point in her life or at points in the day.
Yeah, so I don't know this one. I mean, we didn't know this one at all, and so I haven't heard anyone else back it, but this is what I came up with.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1. Can we try that again? Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. It's a very nice one there.
It's a keeper.
All right, so there we go. Mild Mabel Kelly. What's next? Some reels. That's right. We're doing some reels. Barney, you asked for Boys of the Loch last time, so let's do Boys of the Loch. And I think David, you asked for the honeymoon reel. I had to look up and see how the honeymoon reel started because I couldn't remember. So I need to find that piece of paper where I wrote the starting notes because that's what I do. When I can't remember how something starts, I write it down. Yes, there it is. Okay, so let's do the Otter's Holt and the Boys of the Loch and the honeymoon reel or the honeymoon.
Yeah, there are so many O'Carolan tunes that I don't know.
Oops, did I write down Mild Mabel? I did. Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
It's kind of amazing. There's the handful that everyone knows, and then there are just there are so many, and some of them are quite nice. Who knew?
You
Guys,
ready?
pretty good.
Keep the hits coming. 69 for our reels. That's pretty slow.
You may have been creeping up. We might be getting excited, Shannon.
This we're gonna do it. 1, 2, ready.
Boys and Walk in D. The Honeymoon in G.
Jay Lynn, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm sorry we played your tune prematurely. But fortunately, it will be archived, and it was for you. So thanks for requesting it. Not always a tune that I would think of. And I didn't mention this before, but Jalen had asked about, the Morning Dew. There are many different versions, and some of them are 4-part versions, and there's another 3-part version that's quite different. So the one I played, I think I learned initially from Matt Malloy, but, there are a lot of good versions of that tune for sure. Yes. What's the third tune? The third tune was The Honeymoon. I don't know the provenance of that. That does sound like a really trad tune. Okay, we are getting to the 5-pata version, the multi-pata tune. The multi-part tune of the day. We've kind of gotten into a multi-part tune rhythm, one of them per set. So let's try Dr. O'Neill's. A few of you had asked for that wonderful one, The Stray Away Child. And I just need to go over it, and I didn't have a chance to do that this week. I'm sorry. Another thing that I did make time for, but just not quite ready this week, but I'll do next week, is I did promise to write a typewriter tune. So I did write The Carriage Return. It's almost ready. But it has a typewriter part. The flute part I can handle, but the typewriter part, I still need a little practice.
Especially at the same time.
All right, so here is Dr. O'Neill's. Dr. O'Neill's Jig in D.
D. How many parts? It's 5?
5 to D, do do da 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 dum dee dee da da. That one?
I love that tune.
Yeah, it's great.
What was I thinking? I was thinking of something else. Oh, it doesn't matter.
1, 2, 3. That is a great tune.
That is a great
Lovely
tune.
request. And I also love the requests about instruments. You asked if this is my favorite flute to play. It is, in fact, and it is also my only flute to play. This is the only flute that I have, and I love it very much. I have no need for any other, and I also try to keep it very safe because it's the only one that I have. And then as for other instruments, as for asking about the typewriter, this one is a Royal. And Tomas, that's so exciting that you have an Underwood. My dad wrote many, many articles for the Associated Press and for Mother Jones Magazine and for the Milwaukee Journal on an Underwood typewriter. Very, very exciting. And wow, the 12 pins, what a nice request. I'll put that on there for next time, or at least another Charlie Lennon tune. One of my favorite piano player, fiddle player composers of all time, along with Josephine Keegan.
I see the no beer. No, I'm on the seltzer water for now because I'm hoping to get some other things done today. And if I've discovered that if I have a beer with the session, I am very, very happy and relaxed. But I am not getting anything else done today. So
okay, so next week we promise beer.
Oh yeah.
The typewriter tune, maybe a Charlie Lennon tune. Boy, we have lots of things to do for next week. But before that, for this week, we're going to do our offertory portion of the afternoon to thank you so very much for joining us, because it's really a pleasure to bring people together in this way, chance for us to play some tunes, and it's great that you all have such great tune ideas, because it gets us thinking of tunes that we wouldn't normally be playing. You know, during this time of just the two of us, we might always fall out to our family favorites. So I thank you so much for for making this community. It's really lovely. So once a week we play a tune, just like a performance tune for you to thank you. If you're still being paid to work and you can chip in a little into the virtual tip jar, that's great. And if not, it doesn't matter. We're just so glad you're here. So here you go. Here is the O'Connor Dons and the Morning Thrush. Yeah.
I want to keep talking about typewriters, but I guess I'll wait till next week.
Yeah, or after this set.
Okay.
We're going to keep the hits a-coming. Yay! I do love all the hydrangea chat. And Maria, I'm with you on the acid soil. You know, actually, I do curate the acidity or help the acidity of the soil where the hydrangea sits, because every time that we have press pot coffee, not espresso, but press pot coffee, I usually wash out the grounds, just add some water and then just pour them under the hydrangeas. So they're quite blue this year, indeed. So we're going to carry on with some more requests from last time around. I don't know if Didier is tuning in today, but he'd requested the Sunny Hills of Barra, which is not a tune that I had known before, but it's a beautiful composition. Again, I got to get my notes for this one because it's not one of my tunes, but I hope to make it one of my tunes. It was written by John Dwyer. What a great musical family. Finbar Dwyer on the box, John Dwyer, Michael Dwyer, Richie Dwyer on the box. This was a wonderful musical family. They wrote so many great tunes. And this is not one that I had known before, so again, thank you for that. And then we'll go into a tune for you, Maria. I think you asked for it last time, the Rollicking Boys of Tandragee. Here's to the boys, the Rollicking Boys, whatever the words are. They go along with the actual melody. You know, it's got words to it.
I get that.
And then we will do Willie Coleman's for Jaden, who asked for it last time. So, okay, writing them in.
Yeah, that Sunny Hills of Barra is a beautiful tune, and it's another one like, it is a...
What key is it in? A minor?
Call
A
it
minor?
A minor.
G, maybe?
I mean, A minor.
A minor
more
/
A minor
G.
than anything else. It's kind of it's a sneaky one, I think that one is.
Boys of Tandragee is in E mines.
Definitely.
And what was the third one I
Willie
said we would do?
Coleman's.
Oh yeah, Willie Coleman's. We had a cat named Willie. Okay, here we go. What?
Yeah, no,
And we
still
have
carried away.
Willie tuning in from Colorado, so it's good. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Tempo.
Sunny Hills. Oh yes, 84-ish, 88 maybe. 1, 2, ready. good tunes together. I wasn't sure if I was going to remember how to start Willie Coleman's because I didn't make on my cheat sheet.
4 comics.
Oh, let's see your comics, kid. So I really like this idea of sharing the typewriter pictures, guys. What do you say? Wait, first, we interrupted
sharing
this.
pictures.
Magic
We got some-
apple.
Magic apple. There we
He's
go.
trying to
Here,
eat
we'll
the
show
apple,
everybody.
But then it disappears.
Magic apple, and then it disappears. Okay.
And then.
Oh, sorry, I
the
just
other
yelled into the microphone.
One, and then the other one is your fridge is running.
Your fridge is running,
But it's actually running.
but it's actually running. Okay, good one, good one. And back to my great idea.
Yes,
Right?
which is
Typewriter photos.
Typewriter photos, sure.
So my website is shannonheatonmusic.com. Through my website, there is a contact button if you don't already have my email. Please email me a picture of your old typewriters. I will make a video of my tune with all the typewriters. Wouldn't
It
that
is-
be so nice? And I love that Elizabeth has a Corona typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna. I mean, I
A
don't
Corona-
really
oh,
like
jeez.
Corona beer, but I'm gonna have to maybe
Yeah,
get
do a
some
thing.
to do a
Well,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there is the possibility that there is no way to do an attachment from the website, but you can certainly email and then it'll work out.
Yeah.
And
What do you mean? Big.
We'll talk
Oh
later.
yeah, I see what you mean.
The other typewriter thing I wanted to mention. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead. I saw somebody had a Willie the Cat jig. Somebody wrote a Willie the Cat jig for real.
I did.
That Fluke recorded a Willie the Cat jig. I'm gonna have to look into that because we had a cat named Willie who was incredibly
awesome cat.
special, and we're going to be doing something about that for Tune Supply. So, yeah,
Where were we?
we are going to do the copper plates.
We're gonna do the copper plates. I'll tell my typewriter story next week.
Okay, how about you can tell it as part of the big video?
We'll see.
We have
We'll
a
see.
lot to do. This
I know. So the copper plates. We're gonna do the old and new copper plates, or new and old.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
copper plates.
And
G and A minor.
The G and the A minor, and we're going. Lynn, these go out to you because we were working on these in the Bazooki
Copper
class.
plates,
So-
G and A minor. And again, thanks to all our pals for joining us at Mad Week. That was really, really sweet, and for coming back today. Yeah. All right. Good, Matthew. Good. 69-ish. Antique micro. You know what? Antique microscope could
Sure,
work
why
in
not?
the tune. I think so.
Yeah.
Antique anything. Antique camera. There's my dad's old camera. Maybe that'll make a cameo. We'll see. No, I think we'll keep it to typewriters and the microscope. 1, 2, here we go. Oh, kind of not in tune with you now. Are you drifting?
Probably a little, but
Okay.
it'll be okay.
2, 3. Nigel, you were told to hurry up and run and go catch it.
Yeah.
The
fridge.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
The,
All right.
The bouzouki. Yeah. So this is it's a Davy Stewart, and it's an octave mandolin scale, so it is a little bit shorter than some of them, which I find makes it a heck of a lot easier to play down in the lower positions, and not to be underestimated, much easier to carry on an airplane. So, yeah.
So Dwayne, I just love that by having maybe this outlet for playing a few tunes, a few family favorites maybe, and learning a few new ones. I do love that got you to play a little bit more throughout the week. That's very, very cool.
Perfect.
So anyway, thanks to all of you for tuning in. It's our pleasure and privilege to get a chance to play some music here in our home and share it with you, and love that you're all tuning in. It is very sweet, it is very nice, and it also is very heartwarming and reassuring somehow. These are some trying times, and so to be united in this way and to have the silver lining of expanding our community and these kind souls all around the globe, connection with you is just really one of the most wonderful things ever. So thank you, all of you. We're going to do one more for the road.
Wait,
we're gonna.
can I bust in real quick?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, one quick announcement, you guys. It is Shannon's birthday week,
Oh,
and so
please,
we are going
please. Oh God.
No? Okay, she really doesn't want it. She
Happy
doesn't want it.
birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's gonna be my birthday in a few days. Yay, Shannon. The end. Okay, whatever on birthdays. It's really not.
I thought that would go better, but
Thank you, honey.
Never mind.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Thanks, honey. Sorry. If it makes you happy, we'll sing happy birthday afterwards. So wanted to give a heartfelt thanks to everybody, and not about my birthday, please. So merci beaucoup to everybody tuning in who's French speaking. Trugares, arigato gozaimasu, tusen tak, dziękuję. Vielen Dank, grazie, gramahagach, muchas gracias, evharisto, danku, sheshe, hvala vam, shukran, eskarikasko, tapalat, spasiba, ahehe, salamat, terima kasih, diolch, toda, thank you, kamsahamnida, kusanam, muito obrigado, and gamun. So thank you, everyone, and we'll end
You're getting
with
fast at that.
some
Andros.
wonderful andros, and we'll send these out to our friend Tomas. Thanks for all the cheer throughout the week as well. So here we go. I'll write them in. The Ren is going to be the second one, and the first one is Kazabar. Kazabar.
Yeah.
Kazabar.
which is
Kazabar.
Minish.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for the well wishes. And here we go. Playing these tunes to finish off the afternoon. 1, 2. everyone.
thank you very much.
Thanks, Matthew.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Shannon.
Nigel. See you next week, folks. Stay so well.